Before we dive into what's actually in this box, I wanted to share with you what the opening experience is like with Daily Look because it really feels pretty special. So here we go. You flip the box open like this. Look at this gorgeous ribbon right here stretched across your clothing bundle around it. There's an envelope with all of your information. Now let's move up. Look, it's a little clothing shop drawn on the inside, complete with chandelier. Isn't that cute? All right, I had to share this. Now let's get on with the unboxing. And here we are with my very first Daily Look unboxing. I've been excited about this one. The reviews I've seen on this, it's a fantastic box and a really great service. So let me hit some points about Daily Look before we actually get into the box so that you can have the skinny on how this works. The items with Daily Look are priced at $60 and above. So this is what I consider a premium clothing service, and the price point is higher than the other boxes I've done per item. However, having said that, I've seen a couple of Daily Look unboxings where it really wasn't that much higher at all. So we'll just find out as we get into the box. There is a $40 styling fee with Daily Look. So the styling fee reflects, I think, the quality of clothing that's going to be in there. But like with all other clothing subscription boxes, your styling fee applies towards anything you keep. However, Daily Look has one advantage that the others don't, and that is if you don't find anything you like in the box, you can go to dailylook.com and that $40 styling fee can be applied to anything you purchase from there. You have 30 days to use that credit, so you've got a little time to think about it and look through their site and decide what you want. But I think that's a big advantage, and you don't necessarily have to lose that money that you invested getting the box sent to you. What else? What's next on my list? Oh, okay. So I'm going to post a referral code down below. And I know that the referral code gets me a $25 credit when you use it. I got a $25 credit from the link I use. So I'm assuming that's what you will get. I've emailed them to clarify on this, and I know that sometimes referral codes also get a reduced amount for your first styling fee. So once I hear back from them, I was hoping to have heard back from them by now, but once I hear back from them, I will post any updates with the referral code that I post in the drop-down box. So check that and see if I'm wrong, or maybe if it gets better. Oh, what else? Okay, in this box, the sizes, well, not in this box because this is going to be my sizes, but the sizes with Daily Look range from 0 to 12 and extra small to large. Unfortunately, at this time, they do not carry plus size. I get the impression from the verbiage on the site that they are wanting to change that. Might be looking to change that in the future. So hopefully that won't stay that way. But for right now, it is sizes 0 to 12. Your subscriptions with them can be monthly, every other month, or every 3 months, and they're very easy to suspend subscriptions or you skip one or whatever you want to do as far as delivery goes. Oh, let's see what else. So online, you fill out a profile like you do with all of the sites. Daily Look's profile is really quite extensive and very inclusive on a lot of things. So your stylist, I think, is going to get a pretty good idea of who you are at the very start. And I think consequently, you might have a better box because with most boxes, and like I said in my last little blurb, you want to give your stylist more than one try. They're getting to know you. I have a feeling with this box, though, this is going to be more my style than the others just because of the very extensive questionnaire I had to fill out. And there's plenty of spaces to write in what to clarify on things and to give them more detail on your style. Oh, what else? You have 5 days to try on the clothes at home and then get them back in the mail. However, I will say it's easy to get an extension. I was concerned this box would come early. I would not have enough time to film, consider my clothes, and get it back in. I wrote them, and they gave me a very generous extension on keeping the clothes. So, well, not keeping them, but returning them to them. So again, I think the customer service with this one is pretty good. Having said that, I tried calling them to ask a couple of questions yesterday, and nobody's picking up. And they said you're calling after hours, and I was calling an hour after they'd opened. My stylist did say you want to email them because right now they're absolutely swamped. And I think that's the case with all the clothing subscription boxes right now. So email them, but I will say their email team is pretty good about getting back to you. They did not answer one of my emails, and then I had to email them with another question later. And then I said, hey, you didn't answer the first one about my birthday code, which is something I'll explain in just a minute too. But they did get back to me eventually and with very complete information. So you keep everything you love, and what you don't love, you return in this box, unless there's something at the bottom of this clothing packet. There's a bag or something to put them in a prepaid envelope, but I'm guessing I'm going to return it in the box. We'll find out when we open the box. And if you keep 3 items, you get half off the price of the lowest item. And if you keep 5 items or more, you keep it the half off the price of the lowest 2 items. So that's kind of their perk. Alrighty. Now let's get into the box. How's that sound? Well, I'm going to pull this little bundle out. Okay, I take it back about returning it in the box. Right now, I see at the bottom of the bundle, carefully remove the paperwork from the bottom of the bundle. I like that it's all bundled up and it's not kind of wandering around in the box. Oh, so there's the packing slip with the prices is at the bottom. There's my return label. And this is the bag. Okay, using this same bag for you. Please consider donating 1 to 2. Okay. This return bag empowers women. I think this is the one I return it in, but I can't figure out why my shipping label isn't on it. Am I supposed to? Alrighty, so there was a brief interruption while I figured out what that was all about. You do not donate in this bag. This is the return bag. They're just encouraging you to donate a couple of pieces of clothing to a women's charity, which is a good idea. I actually worked for a women's charity that had a resale shop. Maybe I'll do a little video about that someday. And then at the top, I'll just pull this out. Oh, there we go. So this is my little envelope that has my stylist note and all that good stuff in it. So at the top, there's a promotional thing for a wine subscription. It looks like I've seen these before. Oh, yeah. Wineawesomeness.com. I don't drink that much wine. I like wine. I just don't drink that much of it. And in here now for the glasses with reflective glare out of the window, and I apologize. We've not moved me down to the office yet because, or my sewing room / office. We just haven't had time. We'll get to that. I think I'm going to wind up in the pink room eventually. So there's directions with everything you need to know about trying it on, checking out online, how to return it, all that good stuff. And then there's a note from my stylist. And I actually got to see this note on the website. So that was really great. So I already knew what she was doing and why. You do get to preview the items. I think I may have rejected one item. I really wanted to put together what she had. There was a couple items I really liked, and I wanted it to work the way she wanted it to work. And when I was able to see the stylist note, it helped me to figure out her thought process and keep most of the items. So I hope this finds you well in the middle of a great week. So apparently she knew when this box was going to be coming, and she thanks me for filling out the profile. I see you're on the lookout for pieces that will update your look and flatter your shape. We'll look no further. Let's dive right in and get started with these cut from the cloth jeans. She says they're a great staple item because they're dark wash and they can easily be dressed up or down. And then she has a suggestion on how to style it. And then she says, this is the perfect time to start adding more layers. So then she talks about a poncho that's in here. I don't own a poncho, so I'm looking forward to trying that. And then she gives a couple ideas of how to style that. And then she said, The plaid button down is a fall classic, and I can put it on top of a cowl neck in here. I tend to not be a fan of cowl necks. Again, I kind of lose my neck a little bit, and it can make my head look even bigger than it already is. And my head is big. And then there's a jumpsuit. And she said jumpsuits are a nice style to have in your wardrobe this time of year, since they give you an effortless go-to style all in one piece. And then there's a sleeveless dress that I can wear with the poncho. So she has great styling ideas. And there we go on that. And on the other side, there's more instructions on how to return it. So they want to make sure that you understand the process. Alrighty, let's take a look at the clothes, shall we? So first of all, we've got the plaid shirt that this is by Beach Lunch Lounge. This reminds me of one I love that I just purchased. So we'll see how this works. It's a very soft, thin flannel. I've got a black sweater. Ooh, look at the neck on this. This is kind of fun. Now, I might need a strapless blouse, but I might be able to put a tank on it. I might try this first because I do have a tank underneath this. Then there is a beautiful, soft, striped gray, very thin sweater. Oh my goodness. I just can't express to you how soft this is. It's really brushed and very thin, and I know it wouldn't be hot. And we've got, it looks like Gilly is the brand, and it's a navy blue tank. I could use a navy blue tank. Great layering piece. I wear tanks a lot, even in the winter, under different things. I believe this is going to be the strapless blouse. This is a good, not blouse, dress, good color on me. The brand is Gilly. The size is medium. Oh no, this is the jumpsuit, and it's a medium. I think I'm going to need at least a large. I was really looking forward to trying a jumpsuit. I've never worn one. I've always been concerned that jumpsuits are going to be too short in the legs for me. So we'll see. But this is, let me take these glasses off and get rid of some glare. We'll see. I don't think a medium is going to fit me, unless she knows something I don't know, and it's really, really roomy in the hips, but those looked a little narrow. We've got this beautiful poncho. Now this down here, this beigey color, I tend to not wear. It washes me out, but it's at the bottom. So this may actually work. It's kind of a short poncho. So, well, maybe. I don't know how to wear a poncho. Maybe if you turn it, it's not short. There's a lot of items in this box. Okay, this is, I can't pronounce the name of that. Hamius? Sorry about the glare. Anyway, it's an olive top. It's got a dolman sleeve. Very soft. Let's see how that works. This looks like a houndstooth pattern almost. It's by Corey. This is the cowl top, and it looks like it may also have a dolman sleeve. The pattern on that is pretty good. It's just an open weave, but it kind of gives it a houndstooth effect. And then lastly, we have a pair of washed, I'm going to call this wash black, but they're really gray, cut from the cloth, toothpick skinny. I've had enough skinnies, but you know what? I'll try it, and I may have left it in there because I wanted to try it the way she wanted me to wear it. So there we go. Oh, I love the button flies. One pair of jeans. So there we go. All right, let's get to the try on. So here we are with the first outfit. Before I get into it, I want to mention that in the box, mysteriously, there was a container of hydrating toner. I actually use either this or micellar in the water on my face in the morning instead of actually washing it. And then I do a quick rinse before I put my makeup on and my skincare. So that's cool. I'm assuming it's a gift. It was not listed on the invoice. The other thing I want to mention is they also say if there's too many clothes to fit into the return bag, you can just put them in the box and put your shipping label on the box and return it that way. That's what I'm going to do because then I don't have to deal with the box. And I'm sure that they have a better method for either recycling or possibly reusing the boxes than I do. So they get that. Okay, let's get on to the outfit. Look at this sweater. I think this is awfully cute. It's black. It is, says statement sleeves knit sweater. I love these sleeves. They're kind of big. I love a big sleeve or a sleeve detail. So I think this is gorgeous. It's 100% acrylic and it is a size medium. It's $88. And I'll have to tell you the brand in a minute because they don't put the brand. They put the brand on some of them here, but not all of them. Anyway, I think this is awful cute. Let me show you from the back. It's off the shoulder, obviously. I think you could probably make it a drop shoulder. I just prefer it off the shoulder. Works great with a tank top underneath it, I think. I really like this. It has a band around the bottom, a ribbed band. And the texture on the, I don't know if you can see it in this light. I had to close the windows because it was streaming so much light in. It was making streaks across me, but it's got a ribbed texture to it. All right, moving on. The cut from the cloth skinny jeans. They are Fab Ab exposed button fly jeans. The fabric content on these is 60% cotton, 30% polyester, 3% viscose, and 1% spandex. So these are good jeans. They're $98. $98? Double check. $98, which is standard for cut from the cloth. They're skinnies. Well, let me just start. They're skinnies. I really don't need more skinny jeans, and skinny jeans are not the most flattering profile on me. When you have hips like this, and then you narrow yourself at the bottom, you kind of make yourself look like a big ice cream cone, and I'm doing the ice cream cone thing right now. I love the color of them and the distressing on them. However, if you will remember in my last Wantable box, there was a pair of wide-legged washed black, very similar in color to this. And I purchased those, so I don't know that I need another pair of jeans in this color, but these are great jeans. The other thing is, cut from the cloth tends to be too big for me in the waist, and then over the day, they slide down. So the distressing also right here, wow, that's some serious distressing. You can see my skin through it. But it's unfortunate in its placement because in addition to my hips looking bigger from the legs being, the opening on the legs being smaller from the skinny jeans, now they've put distressing at a place where I just don't need highlighted. So for me, these will be a no. I will say they're great jeans though. I think they have a great look. They're just not going to work for me. So let's get on to the next outfit. Okay, here we are with the next top. But before I get into this, I do want to say the brand on that black sweater was Olivia Gray. So if you decide to do a daily look box and you would like for your stylist to include it, you can ask her about that. Okay. On to this super soft top. This top is insanely soft. It is so comfortable. I don't know if I've ever put on a top that is more soft than this one. I'm not kidding. This is the Kobe Via Brushed Dropped Shoulder Top in 73% rayon, 22% polyester, and 5% spandex. I like many things about this. I love the styling. It's kind of loose around the middle, but the fabric is soft enough that it doesn't look too boxy on me. It's got a really cute V-neck. It does have the dropped shoulder seam. It's not a dolman, but it has a little room underneath here. I love the stripe going across. This is a good look for me because stripes across help visually even things out with my hips. Let me show you the back. Pretty cute, right? And I loved it. It's $88. That's a high price. I was still considering getting it because I would use the heck out of it. And then I noticed this. Look at the side seams. They don't miss up. They don't match up. Why do you make a top of this quality and not match your side seams on stripes? That would make me crazy forever. However, if that's not something that would bother you, you will love this top and I would highly recommend it. It's a glorious top. That would always bother me. So there's that. The back of the jeans I hadn't shown before, so let me do that again. So here you are. You might have caught a little glimpse of them when I turned around with the top. And I do want to point out about these jeans that they are the most expensive thing in the box at $98. So while Daleen Looks average price does start higher at $60 an item, I think the average price per item is going to wind up being about the same as any other box because the most expensive thing they put in the box was $98. So there we go. Oh, and she also suggested that on the weekends I could wear this look with a pair of sneakers, and that's very true. I'm more a flats girl for most of the time, unless I'm really walking around a lot or working out. I don't wear sneakers, so that's not a look I would do, but it might work for you. Okay, let's move on to the next top. And here are the next two tops. So on the top here, we have the Beach Lunch Lounge. Isn't that a cute name? Long sleeve plaid. It is 83% rayon and 17% acrylic. Look at this plaid. It's got a little bit of light pink in it. Can you see that? It's right through here. I love that. I love this pattern of plaid. The plaids do not match up entirely on the side, but with plaids that doesn't bother me so much. It's very difficult to make plaids match up perfectly because there is such variation in the pattern, and the eye moves enough that I don't notice it at the side unless it's atrocious, and it's not atrocious. So I think this is cute. Let me show you from the back. I like this. This top is $88. I think it's high on a flannel. But it's a very brushed flannel. It's incredibly soft. I can see this being worn many different ways. I would also put a tank under it and tie it in the front for some waist definition. I would roll the sleeves up and have them above the elbow. You could button it down and tuck it in. There's a million different ways that you could wear this. And honestly, when she told me to style it over this cowl, I thought she was crazy, and I thought it wasn't going to work. And you'll see why when I take the top off. But it does, and actually I don't think this is a terrible look on me. And for real casual, I think it works great. I did pair it with my booties that I got from Stitch Fix, the Diva booties. I thought it was a better look than the flats. And I'm not unhappy with the way this looks. This is one reason why I like working with stylists, is they can kind of push me outside my comfort zone and get me to try things I wouldn't. So this is something I would now consider. I do like this Kobe Lena Waffle Intermingle Cowl Neck Top. That's what it's called. Underneath it. I didn't think I would. I normally am not crazy about cowls, but I like this one. The way it looks under here, I like this. It's 60% rayon, 35% poly, and 5% spandex. Does anybody else have trouble figuring out what to do with that neck? That's one reason why I don't like cowls, is that they're kind of floppy. So, and it's hard to figure out, should I have all the edges turned under? I'm always fussing with cowls. I didn't think I'd like the way it would look under here, and I do, again. But let me take this off, and now let me explain why I didn't think it would work under there, because look at all this volume. Who'd have thought you could have crammed all that underneath this top? But anyway, underneath the plaid. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of volume here. However, the fabric's really thin, and I wasn't too hot, even with two shirts on. It's a very comfortable top. It almost looks to have a houndtooth look to it from the weave, but it's actually kind of a sweater weave. Very comfortable, very light. Let me show you from the back. Having said that, I don't think this is a good top for me. It makes my shoulders look sloped. It's just too loosey-goosey. I need more definition with my figure, or else I can just look sloppy, and all of me, I can just look overweight. Well, I am a little bit, but really overweight, because when you lose my waist definition here, you make it look like my waist is quite large and you just go straight up into my shoulders. So this top's going to be a no, but again, for someone else, I think it could be a yes. And I think this one was $85. Yes, it's $85. So there you go. Let me move on to the next two items. And here we are with the next two items. So let's start with this poncho. Let me get the name of it for you. This is the Kobe Frida Fringe Gradient Poncho, 90% acrylic and 10% viscose. I was anxious to try this. Normally ponchos don't work so good on me because they're long, and so there's just so much poncho. And when you're 5'9" and you usually wear some sort of a heel, it's like, here comes a poncho, oh, and Nancy Ann's in it. But this one's pretty good because it's shorter. Now, she suggested that I wear it over this top and tuck it at the waist for some definition. I don't know if she wanted me to tuck it all the way around. I don't think I need that. I think it looks just fine where it is. I'm not real sure if this is my style. It feels a little hippie. Let me show you on the back. And I don't mean hippie, I mean like the 70s peace and love hippie thing they had going on back then. So I do think it's a cute little poncho. The price on this one is $78. So let me take this off and show you the top underneath. I need to untuck that from the waist where I had tucked the poncho in. The poncho is really soft and it's got that variegated color going up the front. Unfortunately, the gray was closest to my face, and gray is a good color on me. So now we've got this olive top. This is, it's called Hemius, H-E-I-M-I-O-U-S. Somebody out there will know how to pronounce it. Hemius. It's a V-neck 3/4 dolman modal top. It's 94% modal and 6% spandex. Very, very soft. I don't tend to do well in warm colors, but for some reason I can pull olive off. It might be because my eyes are green. I like this. I like the V-neck. I tend to do well in this shape. It cinches down here at the waist, which gives me definition where I need it, and it's nice and loose and comfortable where I don't. It's a true dolman sleeve. And on the back, as I said before, it's got the seam going down the middle, which can help things be more drapey and fit better, have a softer fit to them. I might do a little short video one day on the reasons for that, but trust me, it works. So I like this top. The price, what is the price? I didn't check the price. This one is $75. I think that's a little high. But if I was going to keep something from the box, it might be this. So what do you think? I would like your opinion on this. I'd like your opinion on everything, but I still have a couple more things to go. Okay, onward and upward. Every once in a while, something shows up in one of these boxes that really surprises me. This will be one of those standout items for me. First of all, it's a size medium, this jumpsuit, which I did not think I would be able to pull up over my hips, and I did. And second of all, it's a jumpsuit. And my experience in the past was that jumpsuits normally would be really long through the waist and then have short legs. The legs were a little short on this. I had to dig through my closet a little to find a pair of shoes that I felt like worked, but I feel like these work. This is doing all the right things on my body. Let me turn around and show you the back. Now, there is a little bit of cling with this fabric, but it's nothing that Spanx won't fix. It brings me in at the waist. It's working. It's working. It's a surplice wrapped top, you can see here. So first of all, let me tell you what it is, and then let me tell you what my reservations are about it. This is the Gilly, G-I-L-L-I, I believe, L surplice sleeveless jumpsuit. 95% poly and 5% spandex. It was a little bit short through the legs. I was concerned how heels would look. Fortunately, people are wearing shorter things with heels now, so that works out just fine. Oh, and it's $95, which, I mean, I don't think that's so bad since it's pretty much an entire outfit in one piece. I haven't priced jumpsuits, to be honest with you. And I think it would be hard for me to find a jumpsuit that fits. So I'd almost be willing to pay that price just so that I don't have to worry about finding one that fits. And it has pockets, and the pockets aren't even making a problem with the hips, which often happens with me. But when I came up close, that's kind of showing some cleavage there. And you know that's going to move down a little bit as time goes on. Where am I going to wear this? Other than occasionally out to dinner with my husband if we go somewhere kind of nice like. And trust me, he would appreciate this. I'll bet when he sees this video, he wishes I would buy it. I can't wear it to church. It's a little too exposing right there, don't you think? We don't go out clubbing. A little dressy for the movies. I would love some input on this. I truly would. I love it. It looks good on me. It confuses me, and I'm not real sure that this is an image I want to put out because it's so va-va-voomy, but then again, maybe I'm just being really, really critical. Let me show you it with a blazer. This helps calm it down a little bit. And I could see it with this blazer with either these shoes, or I've got a little pair of very comfortable black low heels that I think would be fine. with this. So I think the blazer kind of helps to calm it down a little bit. And I did try it with flat shoes and that didn't work at all. It just looks silly. It looks like my feet and my body came from different places. So here's the jumpsuit. I really, truly would value opinions on this one. Okay, on to the last item in the box. Well, I'm showing this dress first with the poncho over because Mari, or is it Marie, my stylist, said that the poncho would work with it. So here it is. Doesn't look like much, right? Watch this. All right. I went ahead and put black tights on with this because my legs are so white. I didn't think it would look very good. I'm shocked this fit. I was not expecting it to. Sheath dresses are typically a very difficult fit for me because there is such a difference between my bottom half and my top half. But this one I got into. Let me show you the back. It's got shirring down the sides. Right here, I don't know if you can see, there's some shirring right there. My bra is showing a little bit. That's giving me pause. I would wear a black bra with this though. So I have it styled with a little pair of Charter Club flats. I just got these at Macy's when we went to visit my daughter at Lexington, and I like them. I got them way on sale. They were $36. But let me show you what happens when I put them on with a little pair of black heels. And I add a blazer. There we go. Now, completely different look. This dress is really versatile. I'm actually surprised how versatile it is. So I have a rule for myself, and I'll do a video on this, a quick one someday too. The rule of two. Now that I'm a little bit older, I can do two things that are semi-highlighting or sexy, but I'm not going to go beyond that because I don't want to look inappropriate. So this could be a lower cut on the top, maybe showing the arms really short, tight, showing a little midriff, and no more than two. Really high heels. So this dress is, one is the tight. And two, it's semi-short. As I'm moving, it's scooching up on me. So that may discourage me. But this is probably as sexy as I'd want to go. I will tell you, this is my husband's favorite box between the jumpsuit and this. But so we've got kind of short and kind of tight, and I think that's enough. But yeah. I'm liking this dress. I may keep it. I haven't even looked at the price yet. What are we looking at here? This is the Gilly, again, brand. Shirred side sleeveless dress. I could not find a fabric content on it in navy, size large, and it's $78. So what do you think? How would you wear this? No matter what I put with it, shoes, jackets, everything looked good. I mean, really, this is a very versatile piece. Not real sure I liked it with the poncho, but I do like it with everything else. So tell me what you think. All right, I'll be back for a wrap up. Well, this is certainly going to be a long video, so let's just get right to it with the wrap up, shall we? I have to say overall, Mari, M-A-R-I, or is it Marie? I'm going to say Mari did a really good job with me. So here are 3 items I know for sure I do not want. The cowl-necked sweater, that's going back. The really soft, super awesome top that didn't have the matched stripes on the side, and the cut from the cloth jeans. They were just too big in the waist, if nothing else. And now the ones I'm debating about. There were 9 items in this box, by the way. So I've got the Hamias, the olive dolman sleeve top. I really like this one. This one was, let's find it. This one was $75. The price gives me pause, but I do like the top. And then we've got, oh my gosh, this sweater I just love. Off the shoulder sweater. This was so cute. It's $88. I like this one a lot. So that's a maybe. Then we've got the jumpsuit. The jumpsuit was $95, and this was a Gilly brand. I like it. My husband really likes it. Where am I going to wear it? Am I going to wear it often enough to make it worth $95? Is it going to go out of style before I have enough time to wear it enough? So that's a maybe, leaning towards probably no, even though I'm going to be very sad to see this go away. And then we'll put it by the box because it's considering jumping in the box. We have that blue dress. I honestly think I would get a lot of use out of this blue dress. The navy sleeveless dress is $78, also by Gilly. What do you think? I may look back at the footage and decide, not so good. But I saw a lot of versatility with this, and I also saw that as I lose weight, this is going to continue to fit me. So that's going to stay there. And then the poncho. What do you think? Was this flattering on me or not so much? I really would like some honest opinions on this one. Oh, the poncho was $78. It was by Corey. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and the shirt that I'm wearing. This is how I would probably style it most of the time, tied over a tank top. Like I said, and this one is $85. So I have 6 items I'm considering. 3 items are going back. If I buy 5, the 2 lowest are half price. And honestly, there's so little price difference in these that I'm going to have good savings. And if I get 3, I get half off of 1. So what do you guys think? So did Mari do a good job? And what do you think about the items? What do you think I should keep? Fortunately, they've extended my return date, and I think I'm going to need it because I want to see what everybody has to say. Sometimes other people's opinions make me rethink the clothes. And also, I just want some time to play with them with other things in my wardrobe, take a look, really think about it before I make a final decision. And the nice thing is, if I decide no on all of it, I can put it all back in the box, send it back to them, and use my $40 styling fee towards something on the website. So again, check down below to see if I've updated what the benefits of using my code are, but you will at least get $25 towards your first purchase with Daily Look if you decide to try this box. Thank you to everybody who has used my codes. It helps me to continue doing this. And I will talk at everybody later. Thanks a bunch. Have a great one. Bye-bye.